Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Loading Marriage. We're still here.
You really just vary how you do your intro.
I'm trying not to sound like a game show host because you're all like, you're sounding like
But
a game
like
show
I said,
host.
you have game show host and NPR host, and they're both equally as bad.
I don't know how else to do it.
How about you just do it the way you would say hi to people? Like, you don't sound like that when you talk to people in the world.
No, because I don't sound excited about anything. I'm just like, hi.
Well,
What's
you know
up?
what? So, okay.
Hi.
Playing Halo.
You're back. How's it going?
Yeah, there you
Did you have a
go.
good week?
That's good. I just died. I'm back here killing
He's
things.
dying.
Yeah.
We're playing Halo still with creepy
I missed that
squiddy
grenade throw.
brain creatures.
Yeah. So, something that I noticed, let's just...
He's delirious. In pain, we have to find him.
Oh, we gotta find he's delirious.
He's delirious!
So, you know, we have obviously a very small channel here, right?
Yes.
Oh, those things are
What in the heck?
big. No.
Turn around! Ah!
Do you need to yell so loudly?
Yes.
Our child is sleeping.
She can
So,
hear me. Probably.
you better hope
I
not.
don't know.
So like I said, we have, oh, he threw a grenade at me. So we have a very small channel. We don't get that many views compared to, obviously, some of the bigger channels.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I mean, you know, as long as there's a couple of you guys watching out there, we're going to keep doing this. We enjoy doing it and, you know, create some fun conversation. But I did notice that, you know, school just started a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I legit, like, feel your pain.
Yeah.
Those of you who are in school.
Yeah, so that does suck. But yeah, anyways, the reason why I noticed that school started again is because our viewership dropped.
Oh.
It kind of got cut in half. And there's another big YouTuber, it was Captain Sparkles actually, who mentioned the drop on his channel. And well, of course, his channel's like millions
Yeah.
of people watching, you know, we're...
He's actually making money off
Oh,
of
yeah,
this.
yeah. I mean, he's obviously going to be, you know, he's going to notice a shift a lot faster than we will.
Does that thing move?
No,
Oh.
it just turns. But yeah, so then I just got me thinking about, like, you know, going back to school, and I don't know about you, like, did you enjoy going back to school, or was it just like, this sucks, but oh well?
I would say, on the whole, I hated going back to school. I didn't have a lot of friends, so yeah, school kind of sucked. But there was one thing that was cool about going back to school, and that was, it was always really fun to get new school supplies.
Like
Like a backpack and new notebooks and pens and pencils, and I would get to get a couple new outfits, which, like, legit people was seriously the only time I got new clothes. We were poor.
yeah, we both grew up, you know, without a whole lot of money,
Yeah.
so back to school shopping was just, oh, you need
Yeah,
a pair of
like,
pants.
you
It wasn't
legitimately
replaced.
need clothes.
There are kids that I went to school with that literally replaced their entire wardrobe.
I wish.
Like,
I don't even do that now.
no way. I do that with my socks.
Well, yeah. you
Like
do.
once my socks start getting holes in them, I get very mad and I throw all of them away and buy all new ones.
He does.
Yeah, because usually, I mean, it's within a couple months. But again, I'm also not spending ridiculous amounts of money.
He's not.
You people out there, and this sounds derogatory, but well, it kind of is. That buy like $15 for a pair of socks.
We judge you.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
gonna
get
lie.
it. I don't get it.
I
You're
think you're
wasting
crazy.
your money.
If
Like-
my child ever comes to me and says, I need $20 for a pair of Nike Elite, I'm gonna be like, get a job.
Oh yeah, no. She'll get what she needs. She'll get socks. She'll get, you know, some decent quality. But no, it's not going to be
Yeah.
not for one pair of socks.
No,
Like,
not unless they're magic. Those are magic socks.
like socks you never have to wash. You just
Yeah.
wear them every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I'd spend $20 on socks.
Mhm.
But where was I going with this?
I don't know, we were talking about school, and you were
Oh,
asking me
yeah.
if I enjoyed going back to school, and I'm saying that the only good thing is that I got to get new stuff. So it was weird because I'd be conflicted. I'd be, like, excited about getting to go shopping, but then sad that summer was over and I had to return to...
See, for me, like, summertime was never really much of a break. Like, I didn't want to go back to school because, okay, school was terrible, all right? Through high school, school was terrible. Those of you that are in middle school, high school...
hang in there.
Yeah, hang in there. I'm not going to lie.
Life gets better.
Yes, I'm not going to lie. You are in the worst part of your life right
Truth.
now. Okay? College, awesome. Loved going back to college. It was a lot of work.
Yes.
I mean, for what I went to college for. But
it was awesome.
yes, it was awesome, and it was well worth it.
I would do college over again. I
Yes.
would not do middle school or high school.
Yeah.
No. No.
But anyway, so like, well, I think we're coming up to the cutscene. No? Shut that down there.
His vitals are fading. Please
Like,
keep
so I think
going.
I said in a previous episode, I think I said in the last episode actually, that I grew up kind of in like a farming community and whatnot. We had horses. So for me, the summertime was like, hey, look, there's a bunch of work that has to be done. Like
Yeah, and he doesn't mean horses that like he rode and like they were.
no,
they were just there.
Yeah, my dad had a race horse at one point, and then that horse became a pet, and I had to feed it, and so that's another thing. Any of you people out there that are like, I love horses, did you ever take care of one? If the answer is no, you don't get to have an opinion on horses at all. Okay? I do not like horses.
His vitals are fading.
I do not
Please
care
keep
about
going.
horses.
He does not.
No, not whatsoever, you know. So, back to what I was saying, is, like, I just came in with no arms. Yeah, there's a lot of work in the summertime. That was when you made hay, and we had to, you know, bale hay and put it in the hay loft and all that stuff.
And he's allergic
And
to
I'm
hay.
allergic to it. Yeah, it's horrible. It was the worst for me. Okay,
Yeah.
that was absolutely the worst. It was way easier being in school than doing all that stuff. I do have to say, oh, I got no grenades, and these guys are hurting me a lot. I do have to say I'm appreciative of having done that, because it made me appreciate getting my education that much more and not having to do that for a living.
Yeah.
The captain, his vitals are
So
fading.
that is
Please
one thing
keep
that I can
going.
say.
My summers weren't bad. I mean, I started working when I was 14, so I mean, I worked over summers, but I didn't. At least then I had some money to spend.
Yeah, that's. I mean, for me, I'd work year round. Like, so all that work I did, like baling hay and doing all that, I didn't get paid for that. That was my my
Yeah.
old man that made me
He
do
got
that.
help.
It was just one of those. You got a roof over your head. That's your payment. And now that I'm older, I can't argue against that one. Like, I do understand. You know, you need to do work. Kids have to do some work.
The captain, his
But at the
vitals
same
are
time,
fading.
I mean,
Please
that
keep
was like.
going.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That wasn't like come help dad for a few hours. There was a lot of times it was like, oh, 10-hour days of doing this, and it was
Cool.
yeah, 10-hour days in the brutal heat in the sun. Which, oh, if you guys haven't noticed, me and the sun don't get along very well. So yeah,
Yeah, no, your childhood's kind of sad to me, and I didn't have it that easy.
so. That being said, before anyone started saying, "Wow, you had terrible parents," I did not have terrible
He did
parents.
not have terrible
Okay,
parents.
Mom, I appreciate everything you did for me.
You raised a good man. I love him. Obviously, because I kept him.
Yeah, and so I do want to thank my parents for the lessons they taught me, but it does mean that dying here doesn't mean I keep dying here, but it does mean that childhood was not like everyone's just like,
Filled
oh
with fun.
yeah, because like people are like, oh, I'd love to go back to being a kid. You don't have a care in the world. No way.
He would
No
not
way.
go back.
I
don't know if I would or not. There's parts that maybe would be nice to go back to, but
If I could have one of those, like, you go back knowing what you know now, yeah, of course I would.
Well, who wouldn't?
I'd be a genius child, like,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, true.
I mean,
True.
yeah, or earning a degree in college would not be difficult. I already know, what needs. Well, I'd have to relearn a lot of stuff. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot a lot of stuff from
Your
college.
brain seriously works. Use it or lose it.
Yeah.
You don't practice a skill. Your brain just telling you. It's the truth. That's how your brain functions.
Yeah.
You're not using it. Your brain gets rid of it to make room for new stuff. So Now, don't go using that as an excuse for bad grades, though. Now you're gonna be like, Mom!
So far, we have just been saying terrible things all the time. We're like, yeah, you know, school sucks, and, you know, your brain power will get weak, and, oh, my childhood was terrible. Hi, Mom, how you doing? Good Lord.
But school doesn't, like, it doesn't suck just because it's school. It usually sucks because kids can be jerks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And, like, that made it worse. Like, when I was going to a school where I had friends and people weren't jerks to me constantly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I never loved
We're
homework.
coming up on a cutscene, just so you know, so.
I never loved homework or anything, but that's creepy. I don't, why is it gonna make the creepy crawling noise?
To make it creepier. And it's not really creepy crawly, it's more like a gooey.
I don't like it.
Gooey, sticky
No
noise.
human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them.
Well, I say we ditch him.
We can't let the flood get off his ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do.
Punch his head off?
It's done. I have the code. We should go.
So yeah, he had a chip in his head, and you punched a hole clean in it.
Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
See, back in the day, this is what it looked like. I can switch back and forth. See, obviously, you can't see much of anything. And now you can see you punched his face in. Wow, that's
Well, that's
harsh.
gruesome.
Right?
But yeah, homework is not fun.
No.
I did always enjoy learning, though.
We need to get back.
I enjoy certain things are okay to learn. See, this is the problem that I always have with schools, and again, another thing is going to sound terrible and make it sound like, you know, you kids shouldn't be paying attention to this stuff. I'm not saying that. You know, there's importance for everything you learn. But there's a lot of stuff that they force you to do, like read the classic novels.
Gene gets really bent out of shape about this issue.
Because the classic novels that are these great, you know, whatever, like, you know, great pieces of literature you need to read, are terrible.
In your opinion.
They're horrible. Oh, and whose opinion are they good? So what?
Some people enjoy them.
Yeah, I didn't find one going through school. Once I got to college, sure, there's some. But in high school, no. Nobody liked them. Shakespeare, terrible.
Some people love it.
Some people love it. Those people shouldn't be able to write the lesson plans.
But those are the people who choose to become teachers.
I know, and that's the problem. Right? I mean, okay, I need to figure out how to get through this without dying. That's what I need to do. So it's very difficult to have a good rant and try to kill a bunch of things.
Seems like it would go hand in hand, ranting and killing.
Yeah, but when those things are trying to kill you first, like...
Then not so much.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So yeah, moral of the story is we feel your pain having to go back to school, but...
And then, like, there's a chain reaction of grenades. Where did they come from?
Stay in school, kids.
Yeah,
It is important.
Yeah,
you do need to learn that stuff, even if it's just to get you to and through college.
Yes.
It's
absolutely.
important.
Absolutely.
Go to school, try hard, ignore people who are jerks to you, because it's not worth your time to get all bent out of shape. Because honestly...
And for those, you know, and
you
also,
get past it.
And also, let's not talk to the kids that have to deal with the jerks. Let's talk to the jerks.
Oh, yeah. Quit
Okay,
being jerks.
yeah,
Come on.
Stop it.
Growing up sucks for everybody. You gotta make it worse.
I understand there's probably something going on in your life that makes it tough, and you're taking on other people. Talk to someone.
Yeah,
you know?
Connect with somebody that you trust.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're out there and you're having a tough time, you can talk to me if you have to. I mean...
You can talk to me.
Yeah, whatever. It's...
I have a degree in clinical psychology.
Wow.
I'm just saying I'm qualified.
And I'm not qualified?
You You are because you deal with me and my crazy.
Exactly.
He's
So
got 16 years experience.
exactly. So I got my knowledge from the streets, you know.
The school
back,
hard knocks.
yeah, back to what we were saying. Like, seriously, don't be a jerk to other people. Like, there's gonna be people that are into things you're not into. You know, let the nerds be nerds. Let the jocks be jocks. Let the kids that are into, you know, country music and goth or whatever, let them just do their thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Let the weirdos be weird. One day you'll appreciate the weirdness.
Exactly. And for those of you that are into the quote unquote weird things, again, afterwards, like after high school, you're gonna find out whether you go to college or not. There are entire groups of people that get together to do that. Whatever
True.
it is.
Whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah. So like
You will find your people.
exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
these things are getting a little.
For those of you who deal with jerks, it gets better.
And for those of you that are jerks, stop.
You will
it.
make it. Jerks, stop being jerky. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with other people. If everybody started doing it, then it wouldn't be such a big deal. That's just the truth. And for those of you who feel like everything sucks and it's never going to get better, it will get better. I promise.
So I think that was our public service announcement.
Yeah,
for,
that's our PSA for the day.
Yeah,
It doesn't suck forever.
it doesn't.
You'll get through it.
It doesn't suck forever. Just for right now.
Yep.
So, how much time do we got left? Oh, we just need to end this episode.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to kill the things that are here, and get a little bit farther, and drag. All right, you know what? I think this is a good place. Good place to stop. I got rid of
Good as
finally
any.
got past all that. Yeah. So again, thanks for joining us.
And listening to our random.
Yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you all treat each other a little bit better.
Yeah,
and
be
I
nice.
hope that they change the teaching curriculum when it comes to classic literature. Bye. I had to take a class in modern Irish poetry.
I took that class.
That was a complete waste of time.
I enjoyed it.
Still a waste of time.